And we are under a weather impact alert.
That's right. A winter storm system has dumped a lot of snow already across the south. It's now made its way to the metro. Let's take a live look right now as we see, I believe this is Molly Oak down in Kawia County. You can see that the streets, they look like they are cleared, like they had prepped and brined them a little bit. The cars moving there. But as we can see, there is a lot of snow on the ground. We want to get straight over to Chief Meteorologist Chris Holcomb, who's keeping a close eye on this winter storm. Chris, it's made its way to Atlanta. We were tracking this all week, and now it's here.
It is, and we're seeing the snow here heavier on the south side, and where Molly is right now on 85 in Kawia County. She's moving north of Noonan. We have reports of numerous accidents on a certain stretch of 85, getting closer to Palmetto, which is near the north Kawia County line, South Fulton County line. We're waiting to see if they're able to actually get to that coming up in just a few moments. This is the view right now in Kawia County. We were showing this to you earlier. We had some good heavy snow coming down with some large flakes, and it looks like it's kind of let up a little bit. Still some snow coming down, but just not at a higher or as high of a rate as it was just a little while ago. But what I want you to notice here, yes, we are seeing some accumulations there on the rooftops of the courthouse and also the downtown buildings. We're also seeing some of that accumulation on the grassy areas and on the roads right now in the Kawia County area for that snow that's been coming down a little heavier on the south side. As we were expecting today, that heavier snow would be south of the city. We are getting some of the snow here, but it's really interesting to see the cutoff line. When I was showing you our tower cams a little bit earlier, I want to zoom in. We'll show you how this is moving here first, where we have that line pretty much along the I-85 corridor. I say roughly along that I-85 corridor, where we have that cutoff line. Everywhere to the south and east of that is where we're seeing that better coverage of snow. But in Atlanta, we're kind of split right here, and we're not seeing anything up to the west of us or in northwest Georgia. We had a report from Carroll County a little bit earlier saying that no, nothing was actually making it to the ground there. And then up into Haralson County, nothing going on. Up toward Floyd County, nothing going on. Earlier, I was showing you some of our tower cams. We showed you a tower cam in Kawia County that was showing snow, in Henry County showing snow. Then I showed the tower cam right here at Truist Park, where we had that tower cam that was showing hardly anything, just a few flurries. And that just goes to show you the difference there of the folks who are seeing snow to the south and the folks who aren't on the north and west. And it's a pretty sharp cutoff line of what we're seeing of the people who have snow and the folks who don't have snow out there. So on the south side, that's where we have that better coverage of the snow here in our area. The deal is, even though this is looking impressive out there right now, we don't think it's going to last all night long or anything. This is going to start tapering off here in just a little bit as well. We want to show you also how this stretches down into the Gulf Coast region, where we're seeing snow in parts of Destin, Panama City, there in the Florida Panhandle, over toward Mobile, Alabama. New Orleans has been dealing with snow. South Alabama dealing with snow. That's what's feeding into our area, but it is going to be pushing out in just a little bit. Are we able to go to Kawia County right now to Molly Oak? Okay, I thought they were just saying that we could go to Kawia outside. So anyway, so we're watching the snow as it continues to push on through our area. Here is a view in town here at Georgia Tech, where you can see the visibility is reduced. We've got the snowflakes coming down. You can see the buildings here, and there's Grant Field right here where you see some snow that is piling up on the grass. So even in the city, that's where we have some of that snow coming down too. Let's get to Molly right now. Molly, you see there, that's one of those accidents that you guys are just passing there with an 18-wheeler. Tell me what you're seeing. Can we hear you, Molly? Okay, so that was the accident right there in Kawia County. You see that camera. We were able to flip it to the back there. That looked like an accident involving a tractor trailer. That is in the northern parts of Kawia County, getting closer to South Fulton County. The report that we originally got, that was near the Palmetto area. That's not the only accident that we have seen. We also have been hearing about other accidents in that area as well. This is another view from our weather vehicle now. You can see that folks are slowing down. You may be able to notice a little bit there. I'm assuming that this middle lane that they are in and the left lane where that truck has its hazards on, Those look like the lanes that must have been brined. And then to the right, you see some tire tracks in that far right lane, but that one looks a little more slicker. So I'm assuming that these two middle lanes are the ones that are really looking a little bit better and must be the ones that have been brined. And then the ones where we're coming up on that car on the right here, that lane, even though there are tire tracks there, it looks like there is still some stuff there on the road. I kind of wish that car on the right would maybe get over into the better lane there, because you just never know when that could turn really slippery. It does look like folks are going slower than the speed limit, taking it easy out there. I'm going to stay on the shot a little bit. I want to wait till we get to that traffic sign here, because I want to see where they are there on 85. Again, this is south of the city, where we're seeing some of that snow that has been piling up there on the sides of the road. But thank goodness the DOT is able to okay, I'm looking at the sign here. That's at the McCollum-Sharpsburg Road exit. They're on 85. That is exit number 51 where they are right now. So the McCollum-Sharpsburg exit. So that would actually be south. So there was one accident down there. There's another one up near Palmetto as well. So good snow. It looks pretty, but it can be dangerous. And this is just an example of what we're seeing on some of those interstates. And again, how the DOT, thank goodness, this isn't like 2014. The timing of this system was very reminiscent to what happened in 2014 when we had the issues here with Snowmageddons, the snow jams that we were dealing with, where folks got stuck on the roads because it was an afternoon system. People woke up in the morning, they didn't see snow, and they thought, okay, it's going to be fine to go into work. But it came in the afternoon. Similar today. I just saw some flashing lights over on the other side of the road as they're about to pass this. Let's see what this looks like. Again, this is on 85 near the Sharpsburg-McCollum exit here. I saw some flashing lights from the distance. Let's see. There we go. There's another traffic accident right there. Looks like multiple cars included in that accident. Wow, that multiple cars there. Part of the lanes are shut down with the accident there. So we're able to show you this. Thank goodness Molly and I believe Dan is her photographer. They are being very careful out there, but we're glad that we have the ability to show you this, because we want to show you this is why you need to stay off the roads. There's another one. Molly, tell me what you're seeing there.
Still in our shot.
Molly, go ahead. What you got there? Another accident?
Hey, Chris. So we are seeing Hey, Chris, yeah, we are seeing a major backup heading on 85 south, as you can see on our cameras. It looked like, from what we can see, one, maybe two accidents right there that we just passed on south 85. It looked like a handful of cars at that first one, at least one other car in the other one. Earlier, when you saw us on 85 north by Sharpsburg Road, just shy of that, you saw a two-car accident. It was a van and a semi-truck. It looks like one of them spun out. So be careful if you're out driving. Like, we can show you the lane that we're in has been treated. The lane to the right of us has been treated as well. But Chris, I know, as you mentioned, there are the lane to the left of us and the lane on the far right don't look like they've been as treated. I still want to point you over to the left. Again, 85 southbound is majorly backing up. You can see this is the tail end of the backup of that multi-vehicle accident. We may try to loop around so we can get a better look at it, but we also may just get stuck in that backup as well. So if you are on 85, be sure to take things slow and steady. As we've been driving around in Kawia County, we have noticed some cars starting to spin a little bit, the tires not being able to grip and move them forward. So again, just be careful if you have to be out and about. I know we were saying this about a week and a half ago or so when we saw the snow come the last time around. It was one of those things that police officers were telling us in North Georgia: if you don't have to be out, don't be out. That's probably the same message that we're going to get today as well. If you don't have to be out and about, don't worry about driving and just try to stay safe. But again, 85 is looking on the better side right now. We are seeing some of that snow accumulation right now, steady flurries that we've been seeing for the past couple of hours. Initially, when we first started driving this way, we would see maybe pockets of flurries and small flakes. We have not seen the same big fluffy flakes that we were seeing about a week and a half ago, but we are seeing things start to pick up a bit. You can see a view behind us as well, and we're starting to see to my right a little bit of snow starting to accumulate in the grass on the side of the interstates, and some in the lanes that haven't been treated. But so far, things on 85 looking okay. Of course, we have seen a couple of those accidents, so again, just be very careful if you're out and about driving today, guys.